It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's Week 11. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First play is to the air. A throw left side finds Johnson. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On first down, they'll run. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go, set.
From midfield now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First down, ball at the 36. Back now, pressure on its way. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing it again here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Hits his running back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. Pass play coming here. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. So fourth down, and out comes the field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Vaughn running dead ahead. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Third and short, it's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it'll be Giants football. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing. Fits it through the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field. You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he can't find the lane before being wrapped up at the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. That's a good find from the Oklahoma rookie there, and it gives him a fresh set of downs, too.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants stretch their early lead to 9. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They send a man in motion.
Stop.
Coming left is Vaughn. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Once again, it's Vaughn. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Man in motion here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's caught along the left sideline. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Up the middle, Vaughn. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Play action now, Burrow. It's caught Metcalf. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. They put a receiver in motion right. Shotgun handoff for Vaughn. Big gap up the middle. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Here we go, here we go.
Working inside the red zone. That's caught. Here's Deuce Vaughn. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has it in close. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and just 2 to go.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Here's a handoff to Vaughn. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense in the hurry up here. And in for the Dallas touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 27. Gets this to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
70 range. Here we go.
To throw here on first down. Finds a man right side. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he'll only get 3 here as we've reached the 2-minute warning. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 38. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's caught for the first. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Back to throw now. Setting up the screen. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They'll hand it to him again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half. That one right down the middle. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go. Here we go.
They've got a man in motion.
Stop.
Looking to throw. Metcalf's got it. Complete. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out.
Cowboys 7.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll go left side with Vaughn. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
12, 12, 12. Stop.
It's Vaughn again. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
I'm wondering.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Stop.
A give to Vaughn out of the shotgun. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants' side of the field.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
This is Vaughn. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
set.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Here we go.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
11 MT.
They'll run. This is Vaughn. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Guns. Dot. 11 MT. 11 mighty. 11. Dot.
Running it after the penalty. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Here we go.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. Dot.
Trying the right side with Vaughn. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Dot.
From the 21. Connection made to Vaughn. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Here we go.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Dot.
Burrow from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game.
Cowboys 14.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Chooses to bring this one out. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers out to determine how severe this may be.
Ready, set.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll throw it. He finds Johnson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Give now to the running back. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
The give here on 2nd. And this one doesn't go far. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes them to 3rd and 5. Just 1. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're throwing it. They did it. He made the interception. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Cowboys have some new life in the 4th.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Here we go.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Catch is made down the right sideline. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
Fine, ready?
Only 1 play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. First down, Burrow to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken down at the 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's get set. Stop.
Burrow setting to throw. It's caught. Ferguson. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
To throw again. It's Burrow. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds a seam down the middle. He will The Giants take a fourth-quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants push their lead to 3. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
On 2, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Gun. Stop.
They bring Thomas in motion.
Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
On the move, headed right. Finding Vaughn. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go.
He's back to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ferguson there to bring it in. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. A run with Vaughn. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Back to throw it. Oh no, the ball is loose. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this is a huge loss on the play. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Cowboys trail by a field goal. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. The Giants using their 1st time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. He didn't get enough into it, so it just comes down shy of the crossbar. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Kate, he's going to need a lot of support from his teammates after that one, because he knows it. Everybody knows it. The game may have rested on that try, and that'll be one that's tough not to dwell on.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll get it up to the 44. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Wow, they're going to pass it here. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Gun. Got.
He'll look to throw it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Ready? Here we go.
One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. For the 2nd time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And at the buzzer, they forced overtime. All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see 1 possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first 2 possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. Now, hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive.
Here we go.
They bring Thomas in motion. First throw of overtime now. Oh, big interception here. And the Giants surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. Wow. Stunned silence up here and stunned silence on that sideline, partner. I mean, a pick on the very first play of overtime. That one may have just decided this ball game.
Well, this offense now has to go out on that field and capitalize. It's got to pay off what the defense just did. This is called complementary football, Kate. Your defense goes out there, it takes the ball away extraordinarily. And now the offense has got to find a way to finish this game off with points.
Here's 2nd and 11. Oh, big interception here. And the Cowboys surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game.
On 1, ready?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. Metcalf there to bring it in. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
On 1, ready?
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Running back sent in motion. Burrow out of the shotgun. Oh, big interception here. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. So the Giants come away with the win. And in overtime, it was their defense who actually came up with the heroics. Not by making a stop, but by being the ones to score that game-ending touchdown. What an